Now we barely speak between the sheets. Your laughter doesn't fill this place, like it vanished without a trace. You stopped reaching for my hand, stopped trying to understand. Every little thing turned numb, like the end had already come. No shattered glass, no tears to hide, just quiet oceans growing wide. Two hearts slowly losing touch, while pretending it was still enough. And you slipped away so slowly, like smoke fading in the air. I kept searching for you there, but your love just disappeared. Yeah, you slipped away so slowly, without saying you were gone. I kept holding on and on, while you moved on all alone. Now your eyes avoid my pain, like loving me became a chain. We move around this empty home like two strangers left alone. I kept fighting for the spark, trying to light up all the dark. But love can only survive so long, when one heart already moved on. Maybe we forgot somewhere how to carry all this care. Now memories are all that stay, as the rest just fades away. Before I knew we reached the end. Your perfume still lingers here, but somehow you feel so far from near. We used to stay awake and dream, now we're strangers in between. You stopped telling me your fears, stopped wiping away my tears. Every little thing we had turned into something cold and sad. Now your touch feels unfamiliar, like I'm standing next to a stranger here. We talk, but nothing really lands, like we're speaking different plans. I kept fighting through the pain, trying hard to pull you back again. But love can only bend so far before it breaks inside the dark. Maybe we stopped seeing what we had, caught somewhere between the good and bad. Now all that's left are echoes in these rooms, and memories that still long before the leaving came. Your shadow still moves through this room, but your heart feels gone too soon. We used to dream with open eyes, now we just sleep through silent nights. You stopped telling me your thoughts, like sharing love became too hard. Every kiss turned cold somehow, and I don't recognize us now. No angry words to tear apart, just empty spaces in our hearts. We kept fading day by day, too scared to from someone you don't know. We're speaking words that mean so little, trying hard to keep things simple. I kept reaching through the pain, calling out your name again. But love don't leave with one last cry. It fades away little by little inside. Maybe we were too worn down to stop this love from falling down. Now memories are all we keep in the silence where we sleep. Midnight rain against the glass, echoes of a love that couldn't last. We stopped trying somewhere along the way. Now every word feels too late to say. You used to hold me like your empty looks and quiet goodbyes. You quit reaching for my hand like love was something you couldn't understand. We became strangers, sharing but you never stay the same. Now the house feels cold at night, even with you sleeping by my side. We speak in half-finished lines, pretending everything is fine. I was fighting for what we had, supporting little cats. There was a time you held me close, like losing me was your biggest fear the most. Now your touch feels cold and weak, like there's nothing left beneath. We sit in rooms without a sound, two lonely hearts still hanging around. No anger burning in your eyes, just quiet waves of distant nights. You stopped asking if I'm okay, like my hurt just fades away, and every little piece we knew started falling out of you, and you left me in the silence where our love slowly disappeared. Not with words I feared to hear, but by no longer being here. Yeah, you left me in the silence while I your heart had learned to leave. Now your eyes just pass through mine, like I'm a memory left behind. We keep pretending nothing's wrong, but deep inside the feeling's gone. I kept reaching through the dark, trying to relight every spark, but love can only survive so long when only one heart's holding on. Maybe we got lost somewhere between exhaustion and despair. Now all that's left are photographs and echoes from our past. nights are wrong, but something's gone. Feels like we stopped holding on. You sit beside me, miles away, like love already walked away. We used to speak without a pause. Now every word just feels forced. Your hands don't reach for mine no more, like I'm someone from before. No broken picture frames tonight, just fading slowly out of sight. Two hearts tired of pretending, a quiet love already ended. And you stop needing me slowly, one cold night at a time, leaving every dream behind, like I never crossed your mind. Yeah, you stop needing me slowly, while I still held on to hope, trying hard not to let go. But your heart had already closed. Now we walk through empty halls, like shadows hanging on the walls. I kept trying to bring back the flame, but nothing ever felt the same. You stopped looking in my eyes, stopped seeing what was left inside. Love don't vanish with one goodbye, it fades beneath the silent sky. Maybe we forgot how to heal, or how to say what we still feel. Now all that's left are memories, drifting through these lonely sheets. And I just couldn't see it yet. Cold coffee sitting by the bed, another night with words unsaid. We used to laugh until sunrise came. Now every silence feels the same. You stop leaning on my shoulder, like my warmth had gotten colder. No more calling just to hear my voice, like loving me became a choice. We kept pretending we were fine while losing pieces over time. No crash, no flames burning bright, just fading slowly out of sight. And you walked away forever without even leaving scars, just little distances between our hearts that tore us all apart. Yeah, you walked away forever through the quiet and the doubt. I stayed hoping we'd still work it out, but your love was fading now. Now your eyes avoid my face, like you've already left this place. We move around like passing ghosts, holding on to almost. I kept trying to pull you near, but you disappeared year by year. Love don't die from one last fight, it disappears without goodbye. Maybe we were too tired to save something beautiful we couldn't replace. Now all that's left are memories floating through these empty sheets. We used to light up every room. Now we barely move beneath the moon. Your voice feels distant when you speak, like your heart's too tired to reach. You stopped waiting up for me, stopped caring how lost I'd be. Every promise turned so thin, like love was wearing out within. No loud goodbye, no shattered flames, just two people slowly changing names. From lovers holding on so tight to strangers passing through the night. And you faded from me slowly, like a song losing its sound. but you never came my way. Now your eyes avoid the truth, like we already cut the roots. We speak in circles every day, trying not to break this place. I kept reaching for your soul, while you let our future go. Love don't die in thunderstorms, it disappears when hearts grow warm. Maybe we got too afraid to fight for what we couldn't replace. Now memories whisper through the dark, like fading embers from a spark. You were slipping away. Long before I knew your heart was gone. Your side of the bed feels colder now, like love packed up without a sound. We used to chase the morning light, now we barely say goodnight. You stopped laughing at my jokes, stopped noticing when I broke. Every little thing we shared started vanishing into the air. No final words, no slam doors, just hearts too tired to fight anymore. We kept sinking silently into what we used to be, and you forgot about forever somewhere along the way. With every time you chose not to stay, our colors turned to gray. Yeah, you forgot about forever, while I still believed in us, holding on to fading trust, as your love turned into dust. Now your voice feels far away, even standing face to face. We move around like shadows here, living through the same old fear. I kept trying to bring us back, but your heart was slipping through the cracks. Love don't disappear overnight, it slowly dims without the light. Maybe we were too worn down to turn this ship around. Now memories are all that stay, while the rest just